What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We are right here in the brand new suite. Coming to you. It's another mindset, motivate, move Monday. Are you ready to move? Are you ready to tackle your goals for the week? What are some of your, remember, I don't call them goals, I don't call them resolutions, I call them assignments. What are 3 assignments that you have for this week that you absolutely, and actually should be each day, that you absolutely must get done? Let's start with today. What are 3 things that you absolutely must get done today? You do not do anything else before you do those 3 things. That's one of the things that I learned from my pastor. Hey, what's up, D? Morning. That I learned from my pastor, Bishop Walter Scott Thomas, years ago when I talked with him, and I asked him about how he went about accomplishing the things that he wanted to accomplish today, because he was so busy. He's always busy, and he said the night before, he'll write down the 3 most important things that he needs to do the next day, and he does not do anything else until he gets those 3 things done. And what I found out with me, and then incorporating that into my lifestyle, into my routine, was that I became disciplined and became to be able to focus to get more things done, because if I can't do anything else until I get those 3 things done, I've got to work harder to get those 3 things done. And if I don't get those 3 things done, then that becomes the things that I have to do the next day, because sometimes the day gets away from us and everything, and we just, or that particular, those 3 things are so they take a time consuming that they might take us all day in order to be able to get to do. And what it does is it disciplines you to get things done, prioritize. It disciplines you to prioritize. And that's what we have to do. We've got to prioritize our life. We've got to prioritize what it is that we do. And the way that we get started in that direction, have the right mindset. We got to have the right motivation. And we got to be willing to move. Mindset, motivate, move Monday. That's what we do. Y'all know what we've been doing. This is the second week in our series, our brand new series, the 10 attributes of a high value brand. Do you have a high value brand? Last week, just to kind of recap, we talked about clarity of purpose. We talked about consistency across all touch points. We talked about having authenticity. We talked about having emotional connection as a brand. We talked about innovation and adaptability as a brand. So this week, we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about today, exceptional customer experience. Are you giving those that you serve exceptional customer experience? What's that experience look like? We're going to talk about quality and reliability. We're going to talk about effective storytelling. We're going to talk about community engagement, and we're going to talk about ethical and social responsibility. That's what's on tap for this week. So let's delve into this exceptional customer experience. What does it mean to give those that you serve an exceptional customer experience? Beyond just delivering a product or service, a high-value brand prioritizes the overall customer experience. From pre-purchase interaction to post-purchase support, every touch point should exceed expectation. It should not only meet the need, but you want to exceed the expectation. That's how you create or how you turn customers into clients. Morning, Mike. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. But that's how you turn customers into clients. I call it, and my good friend, business associate Tanya Lewis, she calls it the before, the during, and the after. When it comes to that experience, what is the experience for your clients before you touch them, before they connect with you, before they meet you, what is that experience? How are you reaching them? How are they finding you? How are they connecting with you? That's the before experience. What experience are you creating for them to want to be taken through your business cycle? Every business, every brand has a business cycle. Every business, every brand has a before, during, and after. Think about it. I want you to think about that today. That's the homework. What's your before, what's your during, what's your after? As a brand, how are you connecting with those that you serve before? Are you reaching them? How are you reaching them on social media? How are people getting the word about your product and service? And what's that experience look like? What do you want that experience to look like? Is it a referral? Is it something where you're actually on the phone with them? Is it an email? Is it them filling out information so that they can have that, so that can be to you and they can be brought into that your brand cycle? That's the before. The during, what's the experience like when they've decided, hey, I want to know more about this company. I want to know more about this product. I want to know more about what it is that they do. Or they have a product or service that solves my problem. So now what? And it's piqued my interest. Now what? I'm dealing with them. I can't tell you the most frustrating thing to me, and this is an example of the before, during, and after. I cannot stand certain companies, and I'm not going to say names. I cannot stand certain companies that have horrible customer service. It is a pet peeve of mine. I do not like, and part of this AI third decade of technology, of where we're going now, where we are now, where you can't even get you can't talk to a live person if I have an issue and I need to speak with someone in customer service. And y'all know I'm talking about the companies that you have to be on the phone with. I cannot stand that. And here's the automation that you get. Sorry, we're experiencing a higher volume of phone calls. Please, our customer service rep will be right with you. Well, obviously, if you're getting a higher volume of phone calls, then you need to hire more people so that you can deal with the higher number of phone calls, right? That's the during experience for me. If I call you during your regular hours, during the day, there should be a reasonable time that I can expect to be able to speak with someone. I should be able to speak with someone. Some of them you can't. Some of these companies you can't even speak to an individual. All it is automation, and I think that is where that experience. That experience is the most horrible experience for anyone. I will never, ever, 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 ever want to take have someone have that experience with my company. I want them, yes. Am I going to be automated? Yes. Am I automated? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I know that people are going to be connected to someone in my organization, in my company, that they can speak with when they get to that point. It may not always be me, but it is going to be someone that they can physically talk to. Because I know there's absolutely some things that a machine cannot answer for you. It's not. I've had too many of them. to say that there isn't. And if you are CEO, if you are a CEO, if you are over an organization, I promise you, your customer experience is lacking if you do not have that a connection, and if you do not have exceptional customer service. Take a look at those companies that are deemed to be the top customer service companies. I mention them two of them all the time. I mention Marriott hotels. I mention Chick-fil-A. Why? Because they're the best at what they do when it comes to customer service. They ensure that the before experience is great. If you want to talk about Marriott, the reservations, getting it, making sure that you have the correct dates. They have all of your information. They know who you are. You become a Marriott preferred customer, where they know your tendencies, what kind of rooms you like, where you're placing. Oh, where are you going today, Mr. McKenzie? Even during when I get there and I get to check in, I can check in without even having to go to the desk. Or if I go to the desk, I'm checked in right away, where I don't even have to wait. My room is already ready. My room card is already ready. All they need to do is verify my formal payment. That's the during experience. That's exceptional customer experience. That's how you know you have a high value brand. When the before, the during experience is such a way that it is smooth. The process is smooth. The people have no problem or no issue being able to get their problem solved. They can get your product or service without any issues. Like I said, and here's the flip side of that, y'all. Here's a not so high value brand or customer. You know how you have certain businesses, they only serve chicken, right? And how many of you have gone to certain establishments? I ain't gonna say no names. I told y'all I'm not gonna say no names this morning. What's up, Jamel? How you? And you go to this establishment, or you might have gone to one or two of them, not the same ones, but they serve the same thing. They only have one thing that they're known for: chicken. And they are out of chicken. You say, I'm sorry, we don't have chicken today. What? How is it that you only serve one, you only known for serving one thing? And yeah, I see, you said it, I didn't. You said it, I didn't, Jamel. I didn't say it. But you only serve one thing. What do you think that customer experience is? That's not exceptional customer experience. I've experienced this in grocery stores. I've experienced this in Walmart, where I've gone to those particular stores, and they got a line full of one product, right? And then the other one, they're out of the product that I'm looking for. It amazes me how little attention that store managers pay to their product and their services, their inventory. Because if I'm the manager of a Walmart, and I see that one particular product is selling off the shelves, it is absolutely, I can't keep it in the store fast enough. But there's the same, it might be the same company that we're buying from, but they have another product it's all of them there. Ain't nobody buying none of it. Which one do you think, when I'm placing the orders, I'm going to order more of and less of? To me, it's just, I don't get it. I don't understand it. To me, that's part of exceptional customer service. If you're going to be a high value brand, you must create exceptional customer experience. And that exceptional customer experience is being able to provide the inventory, provide the product and services that those that you serve need, and not be constantly and consistently out of it. That really gets my goat when I see that, because it shows me that you aren't paying attention to what your clients are saying that they want. You absolutely cannot be. Because if you're paying attention and you are priding yourself on providing an exceptional customer experience, you would be making sure, hey, this particular product, I know these folks, the folks in our area, they're buying this up constantly and consistently. So I'm going to make sure that I constantly and consistently have it in stock. That's part of the customer experience, y'all. And then the third thing is the follow-up. Is the follow-up. The third most important thing of being a high value brand and providing exceptional customer experience is the follow-up. How are you following up with with those that you serve? Are you gathering information from them? Asking them, how was their experience? What can we do to make your experience better? That's how you become a high value brand. One of the things that I do appreciate about Giant, and I say these two companies specifically because it happens literally every single time that I go into the store. I go to Giant and I go to Home Depot. And every time that I go to a cashier, because I do not use the self-serve lane, that to me is not exceptional customer service. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I don't think exceptional customer experience is me having to ring up my own stuff. That's just me. I just don't appreciate it, and it takes away jobs from other people. That's not exceptional customer experience. But anyway, they ask me when I go to the cashiers. They ask me, did you find everything that you needed today? That little question to me is part of the exceptional customer experience, because they want to make sure, to me it shows that they want to make sure that the encounter that I had with them today was of such a value to you that it's going to make you want to come back again and again and again. Are you creating that kind of experience for those that you serve? And even when I do speaking engagements, when I follow up with my clients with emails, the thing that I always ask is, how can I serve you better? We have to get in the habit, if we're going to be a high-value brand, if we're going to have a high-value brand, if it's constantly thinking about, how can I serve you better? I dare you this week. Here's your homework in addition to thinking about the before, the during, and the after. Every person that you serve this week, every person that you have an encounter with, that purchase your product, your brand, your product or service, I want you to ask them this question. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for dealing with us. But then I want you to ask them, how can we serve you better? Ask them that question. How can we serve you better? And I promise you, if you take heed to the feedback that you get, what they tell you of how you can serve them better, and you implement it and you use it, you will find yourself definitely being a high value brand. But you've got to have that exceptional customer experience mindset. How can I create an exceptional customer experience for those that I serve. That's what high value brands do. They are constantly and consistently looking at how they can serve how they can make better those that they serve. How can they make that experience better for them? Take that to the bank and root for 5 people. I promise you. This is what we're doing, y'all. This week, I wanted to start this week off with this powerful way. We're going to be talking about the other ones the rest of the week with quality and reliability. We're going to talk about, effective storytelling. We're going to be talking about community engagement and ethical and social responsibility. We're going to talk about all that this week. But I wanted to start this week off with talking about exceptional customer experience. That's what we do. That's what we do in the Brand U Suite. That's what those of us that want to be high level leaders, that want to be high value entrepreneurs. That's what high value brands. We focus on creating exceptional customer experience. I want y'all to do that today. Remember, this week, how can I serve you better? Ask them that question. Ask those that you serve that very question. Just in your conversation with that. So, you know what? I want to follow up with you. I want to do we're doing some follow up with our organization because we want to make your experience better. How can we create a better experience, customer experience for you? And see what they say. It shows that you care. It shows that you're listening, and you want to hear what they feel is a exceptional customer experience. That's how you go from just having customers to having clients. That's why people will wait in line at a Chick-fil-A over and over again because they've created an exceptional customer experience. They can be closed on what would be their busiest day of the week, which is Sunday. You can go, they can be closed on Sunday, and still everybody wants to go to Chick-fil-A. You will never hear, I've never gone to a Chick-fil-A and had them say, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, sir. We're out of chicken today." You won't hear it. I promise you won't hear it. If anybody has had that happen at Chick-fil-A, let me know in the comments. I promise you that won't happen. I promise you that won't happen. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. This is what we do. Mindset, Motivate, Move Monday. And we are discussing the 10 attributes of a high-value brand. If you want to be a high-value brand, you've got to create exceptional customer experience. And you do that before, during, and after the whole cycle. The whole client cycle is creating that experience. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great, phenomenal day. It's supposed to be a nice day outside. Go get some vitamin D. I didn't go outside to do my walk this morning. I did my walk inside today, but it's supposed to be a pretty decent day. I think it's supposed to get up to almost 70 degrees, so it's going to be nice outside. So go get some vitamin D, at least around here. I don't know what it's like where you all are, but we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace.